X-Pac, 12360.
Being a change man, it's a hard thing. Nobody fully changes, but you remember where you had weaknesses, and then to really concentrate on doing things that people are going to go, this guy's learned his lesson.
Yeah.
He can be trusted or relied upon. And I say this to you, the reason I took this interview was to tell you that because I saw you do certain things, it showed me that it could be done. And I watched you in Mexico, and you still went out there, and fuck, your knees were sore, I remember, and you were wrapping your knee, and you still went out there, and you gave me and Jack a bunch of offense and took stuff, and that was the first time where anyone in the world ever got to see the Hart Foundation versus a member of DX, like the first, like where TJ and Natty were doing stuff with Sean and Triple H on TV, and Harry, but I never got that opportunity. So you were the closest thing I ever got to making that rivalry happen, or to take advantage of the situation. And you were like my brother Brett always said, you were like the Hart Found. You were like the inside guy, kind of, that he always considered you like the go-between, that you were the one guy that everybody liked. It's so hard to be on both sides without being a fence rider, but because you were so smart, and
man. It's tough. I was talking because Harry was on the other week, not last week, but the week before, and we were talking about that, like when the whole Montreal Screwjob thing happened and all of that, and I was just feeling like for you guys were still really young back then, you know, and Brett's kids, because they all loved us. And so when all that shit happened, I felt really bad, and I thought, man, that must be really awkward and messed up for you guys as kids.
That whole thing, I think, I won't say cost me years of my career, but it definitely affected the unity of our family plus the WWE family, because I think Brett and Sean were good friends before that, and it put guys like you in an awkward spot. And that whole rift, I mean, the stuff with WCW where some of your friends left and went there, and then Brett going after and hitting Vince, I think was one of the worst things that ever happened in wrestling history. I say this to this day. I mean, if I could go back in time and change maybe two things, I would probably ask my young brother not to have the flesh-eating virus, and to be given an opportunity to wrestle with our family, and for Brett probably not to have, it would have been that, or to have Owen in a different spot. But I think Brett, that situation caused, not on purpose, but it caused Owen to end up in that situation too, where it's like a ripple effect.
Yep.
And like a lot of the ripple effects, like where Davey wasn't in the right headspace after he tried to make his comeback, but he was by himself, and Jim suffered definitely from not being in the WWE system, because the structure in WWE compared to WCW at the time, you know, WCW was pretty wild, and it wasn't the same thing. Guys could do whatever they wanted. They're making a lot more money, doing a lot less stuff. So the ripple effect of that Montreal Screwjob fucked everybody over huge. And I was 18. I was the youngest guy in the world to ever sign with WWE, and that was when I was signed, was right after Brett punched Vince, and it was a really weird place to be. And I never got to have any time with my family. I saw Owen once, I think, and then I was released for being a fucking idiot and young and stupid and not taking advantage of a golden opportunity. But I think if I had my uncles there, you know, protecting me, or even someone like you, kind of, but I wasn't on the road, but I didn't have any guys to tell me what to do, or to take me under their wing, or show me.